What is good, friend? Welcome back to another episode of Supermarket Simulator. I was looking up at the sky before I started recording. I don't know why. I just kind of like glanced up to see what was up there, and I have inventories here, but I can't pick it up. I don't know if there is a way for me to get up there, but that's money. I want my money. I don't know why that happened, how it happened, but there's no way to grab it. You know what I mean? I can't nerd pull my way up there. I need some building blocks. Wink if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so it's kind of unfortunate. We can't climb up there. Can I climb up here? What about on top of the bike? Am I closer? Nope, can't get it. Anyways, welcome back. I know I skipped a day, but let me show you right now my receipts for for the past, I want to say 12 days, maybe less. I don't know. It felt like 12 days, but this is all the work we did. There you go. If you want to see it with a little more detail, go ahead and pause the video. But outside of that, let's get started. First things first, let me show you our new inventory, our new warehouse. I did move this. I was motivated by a very, very loyal viewer. I saw his warehouse that he sent to me on Discord, and I changed it over, and it looks a little bit like his. Not exactly, but it looks a little bit like his, and I do like this. Um, I'll say the only one thing that I can't get used to yet is the fact that I have to look at this row so closely. But I mean, it does appear to be a little more organized than before. You know what I mean? So I will trade that little row here for the fact that this looks a lot more like a warehouse now. You know what I mean? So thank you so much for that. And then I still have room over here for new stuff and to add more stuff, which is good. It's promising, very promising. So yeah, and then I could technically I left this like gap kind of bigger than the others because I don't know, it just for aesthetics it just makes sense, right? Coming down the stairs, there should be a long, big, white hallway for you to walk to. But essentially, I can move this over and this won't be as tight. So I can easily get rid of this little claustrophobic feeling that I get when I go in there. But I don't go there often, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, let's go ahead and start up. Welcome back. As I said before, we are very much within grasp of purchasing that $31,000 extension, which will knock this wall down. It'll give us more room, and eventually will give us the ability to purchase the new license, right? So now we're only 5 levels before we can get to the new license, which is very, very promising. I like that a lot. So if we go here, it's only 22,000. I say only 22,000. And it's level 70. And then once we get to level 70, we can do 3 different licenses in 3 different episodes, right? But for now, we are gonna focus on growth because I do want to go ahead and move over to the next section, which is section 12. And we're still behind. We're still behind the 8 ball. Technically, at level 65, I should already be here. Again, I digress, but I don't think the game flows as efficiently as it wants us to because there is no way that at level 65, with all the grinding we've done, we can be at $72,000. There's just, I mean, there is a way. I'm lying. There is a way. You just grind. You grind. But this day right here, I'll show you this day. I can only show you on this screen. This is the only screen I know where to show you. 165 would be more like 365, if I'm being honest. And then we may be there, but then we'll also be at a higher level. So no, I take it back. Yeah, there's no way you can move smoothly like the game wants you to move, because if we were at 365, this would also be higher level and we still wouldn't have enough money to purchase to be in this area here, right? You agree with me? Anyways, enough of the nerdy math. Let's go ahead and pay some bills. We did open up, and I probably have inventories that I need to purchase. Let me check really quick. Anything that we're like really low on. Now, one thing I'll say right away, I did try to add the scanner mod into the series. Thank you for suggesting that. All suggestions are welcome. I don't do them all. It just depends on how the series is going and how I feel it helps the series, and I feel like that mod would help me out a lot. However, when I downloaded it, I placed it. I probably placed it in the wrong place because I couldn't get it to work. And so I need to actually find a specific YouTube video that shows me where to install that mod in my folders, because I know they vary. They vary from mod to mod, right? Some of them go into the Melon one and the other one go to the other one. I forget what it's called. And then once you figure out where it goes, then you also have to figure out which folder to put it into. And I tried several folders and neither of them worked. So I don't have the scanner gun. I apologize for that. I know you wanted to see it, but I don't have it. So hopefully I can find that video soon and I can go ahead and add the scanner. The other one I kind of want to add now that I look at this, is the one that allows you to just kind of pull out a box out of your jeans. Basically what that means is if there is an area that I want to edit and I need a box for these guys, I would just, there's probably a hotkey that I would press and it would just spawn in the box for this particular item. I think you click on this and then it'll give you the box for it. So that we don't have this number here. Although again, this is not something that impacts the store because it's outside. We've actually found a decent place for it. But this is kind of the way I organize my inventories, is by using boxes, recycled boxes. So that's it. That's my life for the last few days. I hope you all are well. I think coming back is good, especially since we're going to be able to upgrade and purchase that wall and make some money. So let's get with it. Let's continue having fun and let me know what you guys think so far. All right, we've come to the end of the day. The workday is over. Let's go ahead and hit enter and see how we're doing. Oh, it feels so good to not have to screenshot these stickers anymore. 4 products not found. So I messed around and got on a register because I need to get my personal ring ups up. And yeah, I lost track of inventory. So there are 4 products that weren't found. That is bad on me. We did really bad. 6,500 is horrible. It's not the best, but I mean, we still had a decent total profit because I didn't order much, and that's a result of this right here. So let's go ahead and start the new day. And then we have the beer blonde ale. It's the Fez. So which one is Fez? Are you Fez? It looks like it says Fez right there, right? So this one up to $3. This is the big change right here? That's it. Fez, right? Fez blonde. I'm assuming that's it. Let's hope that is the one. I'm gonna go ahead and before I open, because I do have a pending order here that we need to make. 47 items for 2,900. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, cool. Nothing outside of the box. Outside of the sidewalk. That's good to know. That's how bare minimum my inventory was. Let me just make sure everything here is kind of filled up, because I do want to go ahead and purchase that expansion right now. But first and foremost, see, I should have done this before I jumped on the register, but I didn't. I think I had a thought, I shared it with you, and then I forgot about it. So that's my pigeon brain. Attention span of a 2-year-old, whatever you want to call it. Let's go ahead and do the basics here. We have first and foremost bills to pay, so let's do that. And then we have growth section 12, big moment. It's gonna leave us with like $9,000, maybe 8,500. But that's fine. So let's go ahead and purchase it. Big moment for this series. Let's go. Now we have this area here. So let's line these up back here against each other, nice and neatly here. All right, very good. And we still kind of kept this type of sequence here. I like this. I really like this. It kind of it looks very organized. And I know this comes out a little bit, but that's just the way the game is, right? It doesn't click exactly. The fixtures don't click exactly with the walls, and that's fine. That's perfectly okay. What this does for us, though, I can place 2 shelves here, which is perfect. And that's the reason why I wanted to do this before we pushed over for the new licenses, is because I know I'm gonna get new product, and we're gonna need this shelf space. You know what? I've been wasting time here. Let me go ahead and open the store up. Should have done that a long time ago. And so this is gonna open us up to place 2 of these here. So when we get new products, which we can kind of take a look, maybe by the description, we can find out what we're gonna get. So we have cleaner, dishwasher. Okay, and there's only 4 items. I kind of like this, although it's probably gonna take up a lot of space. Those are known to do that. but it's only 4 of them, and I know that they go outside, so I'm gonna need shelves for that. The ABC books, all this electromagnetic field book. Okay, these are all books, so I'm assuming they're gonna need we're gonna need shelves for those. And then we have, okay, so the next 3 licenses are all shelves. So technically, if I do a good job of organizing my refrigerated area, I can just focus on the shelf area, which is nice to know. And I don't have to worry about this until possibly the next line of licenses, right? So we have cake, chips, soda cans, 6-pack. I'm thinking these are gonna go outside. This might go on the inside, but I have room for that actually. Softener outside, books outside, cakes, yogurt maybe inside, most likely. So far, only 2 items in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 licenses that I can see that go in the refrigerator. Maybe some of these. So really, based on this roadmap, I think our refrigerated area is pretty much done. So I just need to find a really, really good way to organize the refrigerated area in this room right here. And then what I can do is just leave everything that's outside, like shelves, outside of this little parameters here, right? Anything from here in that way, including this wall, can be shelves. And then the rest of this wall with this in between can be the refrigerator, the refrigerated area. So we'll keep that kind of like that Costco super freezer room that we all talk about. So good. I like it. I like the change. I like the upgrade. Let me just go ahead and take care of any pending items that I might be missing, and then I'll bring you guys right back. All right, let me bring you guys back. So I did place an order before this one, and I forgot how much it was for, but at the end of the night, we'll know how much these 2 orders worth. The reason why I had to press tender on it is because I was out of these right here, the coffees, the little cool looking coffee bag. Ooh, nice little lag spike there. Where is it? I was out of the coffees, the coffee bags, not coffees. What is that? What kind of English is that? This one. I was out of this one, and I had to order it because I don't want to get that ugly message that I have items missing. You know what I mean? That makes me feel very irresponsible. It's not a good feeling. It's not. Very, very uncomforting. And see, my guy's filling it up as we speak. And so when I was completing that big order, I saw that it was like 0-1, and I'm like, oh no, I need to tender this out. So I tendered it out, but we'll see the final order amount when I close tonight, because I just made 2 orders. But we should be good now. Hopefully we're not missing any items. What does that say? Oh, something about the registers. Okay, I like that. I wish there was more feedback. Come to think of it, like these people with their little thoughts, you know, above their heads, like saying, hey, I like the way this store is structured. We could use more rooms. The lighting in the store sucks. I don't like the walls are yellow. You know, kind of things like that. That'll help me like do a better job of maintaining the store. That would be really cool. Like the only message we get is checkouts are full. This is too expensive and I can't find this item. Which, I mean, those are things that we do need to know. But at the same time, it'd be nice to see like other different kind of feedback. That would be really cool. Again, that's just one of those wish list things. It's not necessary. It's not gonna stop me from playing the game. I'm having too much fun with it. Why would I stop playing this game? But yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be a nice little, you know, touch to it, I feel. I'm just queuing up an order for the morning. I'm not gonna order any of this stuff today. Only doing this so that in the morning when we wake up and start the store, I can just hit order, submit, and then we can put this stuff away. I feel like we're doing pretty good in this episode as far as getting money. We spent a lot, and now we're up to 13,000, which is really, really nice. Let's see how we did. Finish the day off, 82 customers. See, that's why I said 6,500 was really bad, because look at the difference here. It's 7,500, and we lost 6 customers. Yesterday it was 76. Today's 82. And so I don't know if that makes it, if that's worth $1,000. I mean, the only logical math behind that is that every one of those customers spent $200 in our store, right? Which is very possible. Now that I've been kind of doing like self checkouts, not self checkouts, but you know what I mean. I've been out there hustling. I'm noticing that some of the tenders are, you know, $200, $180. So it makes sense. Every customer counts. You don't know when they're going to be a $200 customer. So we did 75, 75. So here are the orders. I think one was 3,400 and the other one was whatever was left after that. Our big upgrade cost. So we had a minus profit of 30,000. But again, we're back on the green here. Almost $13,000. Let's go ahead and start the new day. Oh gosh, I have wine, chips, whiskey, and dishwasher. Wine, chips. Oh my god. Do I even have wine? Is this wine? Oh wow, the price drop. All right, I see how you do me here. 1260. All right, and then the other one I know is chips, and that's it. Sorry guys, I know. All right, well at least this went up, so we'll put this at 630. All right. Okay, and then let me clear my throat. Let me go and figure this out really quick. Be right back. All right, dishwasher and whiskey. Those are the other two that changed. So let me do this. I'll put this at 1930. And I hope the whiskey went up because I think that's one of our good ones. This is nice. 711, nice. I think the whiskey is one of our like money makers. I hope it didn't go down, and it went down. Man. Well, actually, no, it's not. What happened? I thought the whiskey was one of the breadwinners. It's not. It's expensive, but it's not a breadwinner. What do we do? 2120? Does that work for you guys? Glad it does. All right, very cool. Let me go ahead. I have one box out here. Let me go ahead and put it away. What I've learned now, like trying to do this super fast when I was offline, I use this right here, and if something's missing or something we can't find a home for it, I just kind of put it here and I get back to it later. It's kind of a way for me not to waste too much time trying to figure out where it goes, because ever since I moved my stuff around, I can't find things, to be honest with you. So this order that I queued up last night, we're gonna go ahead and submit it now. And I'm sure there's going to be items here that don't fit, of course. As long as it's not a lot. These chips, for some reason, have always been an issue for me. And I know where the chips are. They are over here. See? Okay, but I know why. Because that one is missing. I mean, that one only has 5. So I'll let these guys clean that up. And then I can clean it up later. Kind of go back around. The sugar, my gosh. Yeah, ever since I moved everything around, like I honestly don't know where stuff is. Which essentially you don't need to know exactly where it is because everything is automated. Well, for the most part, it's automated. But you'd think the sugar would be over here on this side, because I did try to keep stuff, you know, as together as it was before, kind of with their neighbor, but I guess I didn't. Okay, so see again, this thing right here, it has 2. They're probably, these guys are probably going to grab that eventually and put it up. Oh, and then this right here. Yep, the lights. I looked up here. I'm like, why is it so freaking dark? You know me. We need our lights. Let's go ahead and open up now because we just placed that order. Put this light right. We'll just put it in the middle, I guess. There we go. All right. Now it's super lit, just like my personality. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. And we are. Oh, no, we're closed. Double clicked it. Double clicked it again. There we go. Very good. I promise I only click one, guys. It's once. It's my darn mouse that I'm just super procrastinating and not ordering a new one. And it's not that I'm procrastinating because I don't want to. It's because when I purchase something, I don't know if some of you are the same way. Oh, you know what? This technically should be out a little more. Oh, no, that's okay. It's okay against the wall. When I purchase something, it's not that I don't like doing it. I'm very indecisive. So I'll go in there and then I'll see one. I'll see like a product. I'll see an item and I'll be like, cool, this one. And then I'll start comparing it to another one, and then I'll change my mind. I'll change my mind like 20 times before I purchase the one I want. And to me, that's the procrastination part for me. That's what I don't really like to do, and so I put it off until like it's broken completely. Where I'm like, oh, okay, now I really need to, you know, to buy whatever it is that I need to fix what I'm using. So I know it's one of those things. The process of picking the right one is what stops me from like just going in there and buying it. If you have any suggestions for a mouse, I'm open to that. If you have one that's like worked for you, yeah, just put it down there. Put the model number. I'll look for it, and then Hopefully that's the one. So there we go. Maybe you guys can help me find my next mouse, since this one is, it's a gaming mouse. It's got all like the little functions for like, you know, different, it's got I think 2 additional shortcut buttons that I use for other games that are needed. And you know, when I bought it, it said, you know, ideal for gaming, so it's not like a regular office mouse. But yeah, I guess, I don't know. I don't know why I can't get that fixed where whenever I click on, and it doesn't happen all the time, it happens like 60% of the time, which is annoying. If I click on something, for some reason it clicks it twice. And so it gets to me because I'm only clicking it once and it goes ta ta. It's kind of like going from a single shot to a multi-shot gun, you know what I mean? Kind of like that, but it does it whenever it wants to. And then if you can figure out how to get those boxes down, also let me know. That would be great. But outside of that, let's go see how we do today. We need some monies, lots of monies. What I'm doing now is I'm grabbing this like around 6 o'clock, and then I'm getting out and getting some ring ups. So let's go in here. Let's pay bills because we haven't done that. Let's do this and this. And then if you look at my hiring, look at, you guys will be proud. Look at Linda. I'm close to 300 ring ups, checkouts away from opening that 4th cashier. So little by little, we're getting there, right? If I get another 21 tonight, we'll be exactly 300 away, which isn't bad. It isn't bad. It's a lot, but it isn't bad. All right, Dirty Diapers, we are back, ready to see how we did today. We are at 16,000, which is really good. 85 customers. Let's go. Ooh, close to 8,000. We were so close to 8,000. That's awesome. For a total profit of 4,075. That might be the highest profit we've ever had in this series. I'm confident of it, and so that's really good. It's really promising. I'm all for it. I'm happy. I'm happy that we were able to make, you know, a nice profit after yesterday's day. So we're at 16. The goal here is, well, first let's apple juice, brown sugar, and lasagna. Apple juice, brown sugar, and lasagna. Apple juice, brown sugar, and lasagna. I know, right? Where is the lasagna? Are you here? That's the bologna. Where is it? I should have those together. All right, it's up here, and it went up to 1351, and we had it at 1350. So now we just get to put it up to 1360. Does that make sense? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, but that is the lasagna. All right, and then the other one was the brown sugar. One of the brown sugars. I don't know which one it is. I think this one's actually called brown sugar, so it might be this one. Yeah, it dropped in price quite a bit. Not quite a bit, but cents here and there, right? All right, cool. So that's good. Store's looking good. I can either queue up an order, save the game, because this is the end of the episode. I really want to thank you if you're still here with me. Thank you so much for your support. You watching the entire video really supports me, helps me out a lot, helps out the channel. So I am grateful and thankful for your time and attention. If you did enjoy this video enough to either like and or subscribe, I also thank you for that support. Please do a good job of taking care of your health as it matters. And don't forget to make good choices. I will see you on the other side.